for this live stream. I'm gonna save it for the end. But I'm gonna do these last. There's 4 customer wrapped rolls. Who knows what I'm gonna find in there. I gotta get my gloves on for this. Figure I'd search quarters again since it was kind of fun last time and I haven't done them in a while. Hey Vineyard Coin Searcher, how you doing? So we have a 1992 Wisconsin, no extra leaf. Ellis Island, 1994. $1995. Pennsylvania. $1997. American Memorial Parks, Philadelphia. Be good if I was doing a coin book. How you doing, the Wolf? Ellis Island again. 1993. Great Smoky Mountains. $1974. Harper's Ferry. $1989. North Carolina. Oh, hey, a river of no return. Sweet. It's a Denver. It's got a dent next to the mint mark. Should be fun. That was my first river of no return find, though. Too bad it wasn't a West Point. And my bank has a box of nickels for me to do this week. Arches. 1989. 1981. Montana. Nevada. 1987. 1988. Connecticut. So a whole box. Didn't get one wilderness of any mint. Wow. $1991. Virginia. Effigy mounds. Blue Ridge Parkway, 1981. This one's got some gunk on it. 1984. Apostle Islands. 1997. 20 or so last night. Have 2 books almost filled. Nice. I have not done a Buffalo Nickel in some time. So Wisconsin, no extra leaf. 1996, looks like it's got some paint on it. Alaska. Almost looks like there's a little bit of extra metal in the claw there. I could be wrong, but it looks a little smudged. Oh well, I'm not gonna keep it. Rhode Island. Blue Ridge Parkway. For those of you just tuning in, I have 4 of these customer wrapped rolls to do at the end. So there's a potential to find some good stuff in those. You never know what you're going to find in customer wrapped rolls. My bank doesn't actually take customer wrapped rolls, which is really strange. I wasn't expecting to get those. But their coin sorter is down, so maybe they're making an exception. Rhode Island. Great Sand Dunes. Saratoga. Connecticut. Bombay Hook. Oh, in addition to this live stream this week, I'm going to be doing another live stream, probably Thursday or Friday. I have a bag of foreign coins and bills to go through. Yeah, there's a sorter at my bank, but the sorter's down at the moment. Arkansas. New York. 1990. New Hampshire. Whoa. That is dark. It doesn't really show up well on camera, but that thing is gray. 1995. That's weird. Rhode Island again. 1996. Ozark Riverways. New Hampshire. 1974. Tennessee. Hi, Coin Captain. How you doing? 1998. Arizona. Wyoming. The most boring design ever. 1984. Hey, Michigan. Another oddly gray one. 1970. Nice. 50 quarter set of the state parks. South Carolina. American Samoa. Wait, isn't that what the bat quarter is? Is also American Samoa? They did 2 of them for this? That's interesting. Idaho. I asked at the bank about the new bat quarters, and they said if they got any, they'd set them aside for me. War in the Pacific. Philadelphia. Another worn down gray coin, 1979. It's Wisconsin with the leaves for the corn stalks. (1967), 1997, Louisiana, 1967, Pennsylvania, 1981, Ohio. Got relatives in Ohio. 1980. 1988. It's okay. It's easy to get mistaked. There's a lot of errors to be on the lookout for on quarters. Massachusetts. 1995. Yeah, the Spitting Horse. That's another one. In God We Rust. There's that one. On the Kansas quarters, I believe. (1990). South Carolina. Yeah, I have to hold it way over to the side of the camera, which is weird. The camera is on the far side of my phone. Alabama. West Virginia. Minnesota. Iowa. This thing has seen some better days. Vermont. Apostle Islands. 1971. 1983. Pictured Rocks. Indiana. I wish I could do a box, but unfortunately I can't afford that kind of thing. Nebraska. If anybody ever wants to, they can PayPal me so I can do more of the stuff like this. Hey, GemBU. I'm not going to beg for donations, but I'm not going to turn them down either. Kisachi. Everglades. Any particular reason for keeping the 83s? 87. Ellis Island. Not yet, Gem. Not yet. Tennessee. Minnesota. Oregon. Effigy mounds again. Kansas. Wisconsin. No extra leaf. $1993. 1990. 1998. I'm looking for West Point quarters and any errors. And or silver. Vermont. $65, so close. 93. I got a river of no return earlier, but it wasn't a West Point, so I threw it back. It had a dent under the mint mark. Great Smoky Mountains. I want one of the back quarters as well. Philadelphia. Bombay Hook. Maryland. South Carolina. I've had two 2019 quarters so far. A River of No Return and a War in the Pacific. But they were both not West Points. So I didn't keep them. That'll focus. Virginia. Theodore Roosevelt. Yeah, I like the new ones. They're kind of cool. 1970. All the old quarters just have this eagle back. Yeah, I saw. I want to buy one from him. 1968. 1967. Like I was saying earlier, though, my bank has said that if they get any of the back quarters, they'll hold them aside for me. North Dakota, Connecticut, 65, 1980, 1970. Whoop. Ooh, fun. Nebraska, 95, Hawaii, hey, UK Coins Forever. This'll focus. North Dakota, 1985, 1998, 1983, 1995, Voyagers, Everglades, New York, '96, Oregon, Oklahoma. I still can't unsee this. The buff bird fighting. With really long legs. Now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it either. Ellis Island. Indiana. Everglades. American Memorial Park. Is it gonna be a West Point? Nope, Philadelphia. Well, I hope you get better soon, UK Coins Forever. Yeah, if I find foreign, I'll keep that. 1998. Iowa. Bombay Hook. Maryland. Bombay Hook again. Bicentennial. Got a ring of death, though. '96. 95. 94. Wow, 96, 95, 94, all in a row. That's interesting. Connecticut. 94. Colorado, if it'll focus. Really nice Cumberland Island. '83, huh? Hey, smoking in G sharp. Vermont. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you hit the like button if you feel so inclined. 1983. $1974. Oop, that was 1983 and I just tossed it back. Oh well. $1983, really weak strike. You would, you troll. Ew, this one's got crud all over it. $1966, definitely throwing that one back. Harper's Ferry. Shenandoah. Washington. I hope not. U.S. Virgin Islands. I mean, that's why I wear these gloves. You never know what's going to be on a coin. 1994. Tennessee. North Dakota, if it'll focus. Oh well, doesn't want to focus. Double letters repunches on bicentennials. Is it the mint mark, you mean? Could have been swallowed by a kid and fished out. Gross. Harper's Ferry. $1989. Ozark Riverways. $1991. Connecticut. Ohio. American Memorial Park. I didn't see whether... Nope. Philadelphia. Everglades, Bombay Hook, 1968, Maryland, California, Nebraska, Apostle Islands, 65, yeah, 81, oh, Lowell. I didn't see what mint mark that was, though. Denver. North Carolina. $19.93. New Jersey. Connecticut. Definitely love the tree on Connecticut. Reminds me of the Tree of Life. The Charter Oak. Maine. Tapping the screen does nothing. For me, at least. 1970. North Carolina. Theodore Roosevelt. $19.97. Alaska. No extra claw. Wisconsin. No extra leaf. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. Sorry about that. Didn't know you could get the Coinstar bags. I know you can get the bags from your bank sorter. It's basically the same thing. It's going to be like twice as much as a box, though. New Mexico. Maryland. 1974. $19.95. 1995, 1993, 1989, Ozark Riverways, Pictured Rocks, Idaho, Homestead. Yeah, quarters are basically the equivalent of your 25 pence. It's 25 cents. New York, Ohio, Vermont, New York, Hawaii, North Carolina, Maine, Hawaii, North Carolina, Frederick Douglass, (1967), Kansas. See if it's in God We Rust. It is not. I was gonna say, I didn't think you had 25 pence coins last I knew. I am looking for West Point quarters and errors in silver. How you doing today, 710? Harper's Ferry. Maryland. Rhode Island. On Kansas, there's no T in God We Trust. It says In God We Rust instead. So yes, that is an error. There's either a strike through or a weak strike, but it happened on a lot of them. Georgia. I get the feeling that's a sarcastic comment about how you're doing. Hopefully your day gets better. New Hampshire. Florida. Another Florida. Vermont. I like this one with the maple trees with the sap buckets. Everglades. Kentucky. If it'll focus. Doesn't want to focus. Idaho. 97. Alright, take it easy, the wolf. See you later. Delaware. Not a spitting horse. New York. Yeah, coin hunting is definitely addictive. 1967 says coin collecting. Found a few 2019s, but they weren't West Points, so nothing yet. Maryland. $1979, $1994, Oklahoma. Again, once you see the bird with long legs fighting, you'll never unsee it. 10 rolls left, including 4 of these customer wrapped rolls. You want to stick around to see what we get out of those. Could be some silver, maybe. Or it could just be a skunk. Either way, I'm having fun. And I hope you are enjoying the hunt along with me. Homestead. 94. Saratoga. Ozark Riverways. 1993. Really dark, great sand dunes. Colorado. Nope, it's trash. Ellis Island. It's all about the fun of the hunt. You never know what you're going to find. Even if you don't find anything, you still have fun. You're not out any money if you don't find anything. Connecticut. 1997. Iowa. Florida. South Carolina. 1984. Kentucky. Lived there before. 1966. 1993. Hawaii. Vermont. Exactly. You don't have to find anything to have fun. Michigan. 1986. I have not been fishing in years. I miss it. Fort Moultrie. Washington. Maryland. Arizona. Really dirty quarter. Somebody pulled this out of the ground. 1980. Virginia. New York. 95, 67, 1990, 1994, Everglades, Really Dirty New Hampshire. My least favorite coin is the Bicentennials, on the $50 at least, because you find them all the time. Don't really find them all the time on the quarters, but then again, I don't hunt quarters often enough. Iowa. For the state park quarters, I'd have to say Delaware, I believe. That's the one. No, not Delaware. That's the one with the spitting horse. Trying to remember. I think it's Wyoming. It's got just a really boring design. 96. Favorite? With quarters? That's a good question. I think at the moment it's the one with the bat on it. Although River of No Return was pretty cool too. 1989. 1993. Rhode Island. Yeah, pennies are my favorite to hunt. I love hunting nickels. They're fun. Cumberland Gap. Least favorite is nickels. Nevada. '96. 85. 1965. If I read right, if I heard right, they're pushing back the release of the West Points a little bit. Probably due to the Privy Mark issues, I'm guessing. Iowa. Yeah, I haven't seen you find anything other than a territories on the 10p so far. Alabama. '67. 95. 88. 88. Virginia. Louisiana. Massachusetts. American Memorial Park. Is it going to be a West Point? Nope. Philadelphia. Iowa. Black quarter. Probably been in a fire or something. 1984. 1986. 1996. Alaska. No extra claw. Mount Rushmore. I like hunting nickels myself, but to each their own. Ozark Riverways. Utah. Hawaii. $95. I do hunt nickels. I'm actually doing a box this week. $91. Probably gonna do it off camera though. Takes a little while. $88. $95. I see. Now I average here in Michigan. I average 1 war nickel a box. Sometimes even 2. Connecticut. 94. Effigy mounds. Mount Rushmore. $19.90. Massachusetts. Theodore Roosevelt. $93. Voyagers. Cumberland Island. That's a really nice looking Cumberland Island. If I had a quarter book, I'd save that. $96. $89. Kisachi. $92. This one. This is my least favorite quarter. The design is so boring. West Virginia. $95. South Carolina. It was just a dude on a horse. A cowboy on a horse. Block Island. Ellis Island. There's another bicentennial. No, they really didn't put a lot of time into that design. I'm surprised it got the okay. Or won the design contest. Yosemite. Oregon. See, most of the state quarters are actually really clever. Block Island, like Block Island. I like this one. It's pretty. It's got a bird in flight. 1990. Harper's Ferry. Texas is a bit boring. It's just the outline of Texas and a star with a rope around it. District of Columbia. '98. South Carolina. 1970. Denali. Connecticut. '84. I like it. Live stream sounds fun. 1981. '96. New York. I think you got it figured out eventually, though. California. See, California is really cool. 1987. Apostle Islands. Ozark Riverways. '98. Kentucky. Ellis Island. Connecticut. Voyagers. Oklahoma. Utah. Pennsylvania. Illinois. I grew up in Illinois. '96. It's not weird. New York. '74. Minnesota. Apostle Islands. Mount Rushmore. 1977. 1981. Vermont. Voyagers, Oregon, South Carolina, Perry's Victory, $19.80. Should I do one of the customer wrapped rolls next, just to switch it up? Or should I save them all for the end? Arizona, Colorado, Hawaii, South Carolina. There are 4 customer wrapped rolls and 4 bank wrapped rolls left. 1997, Mississippi, Texas, '89, '85, '93, South Carolina, Cumberland Island, Connecticut, North Carolina, Ohio, (1980 something), 1984, Ellis Island, Arizona, 1981, Cumberland Gap, and Connecticut. All right, here comes the first customer wrapped roll. $1991, Everglades. Look at the edges there. Doesn't look like there's any silver, but you never know. Virginia, $1965, 1988, $1969, 1994, Maryland. There's a Lowell quarter, Philadelphia, 1965, 1997. Nebraska. New Mexico. $19.95. 1988. Missouri. 1998. 1987. 1991. Bicentennial. Illinois. $19.90. 1977. El Yunk. Louisiana. I probably pronounced that last one wrong, the El Yunk. Yunque. North Dakota. 1990. Bicentennial. 1979. Washington. 1986. Shenandoah. Rhode Island. 1984. 1998. 1995. George Rogers Clark. Vermont. Mount Rushmore. And Pictured Rocks. $1978. Alabama. Harper's Ferry. Georgia. 1982. 1965. Surprised I'm not getting any commentary from you, especially on the 1969 gem. 1971. Roll Tides Roll. Indiana. Hey, Sir Will. Nothing yet. Found quite a few 2019s, but none of them were W's. Missouri. Virginia. Really beat up 1970. Delaware. Doesn't look like it's a die crack variety. Nope. Maryland. New Mexico. Minnesota. (1967) with gunk on his eyes. I do have 3 more of these customer wrapped rolls. I'll do one of these next. Blue Ridge Parkway. Everglades. Hello, Kellen L. I'm doing well. How are you? 1998. (1985). Another Lowell. Is it going to be my first West Point? Nope. Illinois. (93). Iowa. Dirty Florida. Ozark Riverways. Rhode Island. Alaska. I did find an Alaska earlier with somewhat of an extra claw, but I threw it back. Maryland. (98). West Virginia. Kansas. Is it in God We Rust? Nope. (87). 95. Yeah, the Alaska hangnail. Oklahoma. Still can't unsee that every single time. Bird with long legs fighting. Hawaii. (1994). 1971. Blue Ridge Parkway, really dirty. 1974. All right, second customer wrapped roll. You can thank a meme for me being able to unsee it. Whoop, coin explosion. Montana. 1980. 1998. New York. 1974. 1991. 1989. U.S. Virgin Islands. Louisiana. My least favorite quarter, Wyoming. Such a boring design. Cowboy on a horse in profile. Not much thought put into that one. 1980. Louisiana. Delaware. Not a spitting horse. Nevada. (1987). Arkansas. 89. Missouri. 85. Tennessee. 97. 1994. Oregon. 1974. Cumberland Island. Shawnee. Blue Ridge Parkway, if it'll focus. 1974. 1993. So how's everybody doing today? American Memorial Parks. Denver. I've got some pretty nasty coins here. 1970. Connecticut. West Virginia. '94. '98. Oklahoma. Illinois. Ah, see, look. Look how dirty that is. That's filthy. North Carolina. Georgia. 1966. Ozark Riverways. Spotless compared to yours. Arkansas. Maryland. I mean, look at my gloves already. They're already pretty bad. Idaho. Pennsylvania. Bombay Hook. (1987). On lunch break yesterday, went metal detecting at an old mill that burned down. Found about 50 pounds of odd iron and iron odds and ends, an old copper button, and an ornate pie server. Ooh, ornate pie server sounds like fun. 2 fishing rods were missing parts, so I combined them into one good one. Nice. Pictured rocks. I haven't been metal detecting in a while. 1967. I'd like to start doing that for the channel at some point. North Carolina. Pictured rocks. Blue Ridge Parkway. Oklahoma. Ah, look at that. There's crud all over this one. '73. Harper's Ferry. New Hampshire. Silver would have been nice too, though. Mill dated 40 to 50. Arizona. Michigan. '67. '92. Louisiana. '80. Virginia. '92. Great Sand Dunes. Harper's Ferry. Apostle Island. I can't blame you for not wanting to film unless you find coins, though. Massachusetts, North Dakota, Apostle Islands again, California. I'll pop into Conan's later tonight for sure. Take it easy, Sir Will. That one's got a ring of death. Voyagers. Apostle Island. Nobody really wants to see the garbage. American Memorial Parks. Is it going to be my first West Point? Philadelphia. 1996. Arches. Apostle Island. 1967. Effigy mounds. And 1987. Third customer wrapped roll. Oop. Everglades, Delaware, Not a Spitting Horse, (1977), Harper's Ferry, Bombay Hook, (1995), Saratoga, New York, Really Dirty 1987, Maine, Tennessee, New York, 95 again, Alaska, '95 again, 81, Massachusetts, Cumberland Gap, Washington, 1980, Everglades, Virginia, (1971). They said these were old, that they'd had them for a while. There were customer wrapped rolls, but they can't be that old if there was a 2019 in one of them. 1997. (1992). Massachusetts, 1994. Vermont, '89. Minnesota, 96. 95. Connecticut, Everglades, Maryland, 1988. Kansas, Knotted and Godly Rust. Hey, Backwoods Stacker, I'm looking for errors in West Point quarters. And silver if I find any. Harper's Ferry. So far, it's been a bust, but you know, it's still fun. And even if you don't find anything, you're not out any money. I have one more of these customer wrapped rolls. I'm going to save that for last. I've got one more bank wrapped roll and one more customer wrapped roll left. 1974. Georgia. Indeed, fun is what it's all about. 93. Arizona. 1968. 1990. 1970. 97. California. 94. 92. Utah. 95. Iowa. Arches. Tennessee. 1965. 92. Pictured Rocks. 86. Ozark Riverways. Delaware. Not a Spitting Horse. 1965. Another 1965. 1990. 1988. Another 1990. 1996. Connecticut. Nevada. 1993. Another Delaware. It's not a spitting horse. 1989. 1994. New York. 1992. Arizona. Sorry if it's not focusing on some of these. I'm just trying to get through these last couple of rolls. Indiana. $19.94. $19.67. So how you doing today, Backwoods Stacker? Shenandoah. $98. 85. 88. California. 91. Nobody's chatting. Ozark Riverways. Really dirty Ozark Riverways. Ohio. 1974. Doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty good. Why 2010 to 2012? Any particular reason? Great Sand Dunes. Maine. Massachusetts. $19.73. There's some crud on it. 1996. 1996. Virginia. All right. There you go. I don't have a Whitman folder for quarters, so I'm just looking for errors and West Points. Kentucky. $19.86. 1977. $19.98. American Memorial Parks. This is going to be my first West Point. Nope. Philadelphia. Womp womp. Ozark Riverways. South Dakota. 1968. Ellis Island. 1994. 1997. Washington. Blue Ridge Parkway. Georgia. Blue Ridge Parkway again. Ah, see, I get some. That thing is filthy. I am glad I'm wearing my gloves. I can't even tell what year that is. $1985. New Mexico. Yeah, that thing was gross. Maryland. I don't want to know what happened to that. 95. Bicentennial Drum Recorder. $1989. You get them like that all the time, 710? Denali. And for the final roll is the last of the customer wrapped. Drum roll. Yeah. Hoping for some last roll luck here. 1970. Vermont. Colorado. $19.90. Really weak, $19.83. $19.94. $19.97. Indiana. Montana. Another Delaware. Not a spitting horse. North Dakota. Blue Ridge Parkway. 1967. New York. 1984. Virginia. Mount Rushmore. 1993. (1981), 1996, Nevada, Vermont, (1992), Arizona, 1996, Illinois. Hey! Canada. I'll take it. It's foreign and the bank won't take it back anyway. 1982. Kentucky. Colorado. Blue Ridge Parkway. 1972. Mount Rushmore. Idaho. Georgia. (1998). Tennessee. 1967. 1986. And Texas. Well, at least I got something. Really shiny 2013 Canada quarter. Well, that's going to do it for now, folks. I will catch you all on the next one. Mikey V, signing out.